All right. All right, just getting started. And of course, my Apple Pencil's not working at all. All right, give me a second here. There we go. All right, so I figured today I'd work on getting some Pokemon drawings done. Super excited. Stupid sinuses are back in business. So I've decided to change up a few things to make things a bit more consistent. I have decided to change. Sorry. The ratio for my drawings. Now doing them at 100 by 100 pixels, and I decided to change up the thicknesses because I wanted it to look more consistent across all the drawings. So you can see here I have this nice fun sliding scale. So what I'll be doing is 12% for like the outer lines of a Pokemon, and then 8% for any inner line or like detail work. I don't want to go too crazy with this. I'm just looking to do, fun, chibi drawing. So nothing crazy here today. My apologies for my sinuses. I decided to get some work done today, cleaning out one of my storage rooms, and it's pretty dusty, and I got rid of a lot of stuff, and needless to say, my poor nose is suffering for it. So right now I'm drawing Porygon. If anyone's watched my most recent upload, there was just a ton of Porygon, and I just decided to catch Porygons for no particular reason. So need to get a drawing for that to put in a thumbnail. The fun thing is, I've never drawn Porygon. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm already, like, I haven't even started. I'm all like, I don't want to draw this anymore. I already don't want to draw this anymore. Because, like, because you have the feet that are doing kind of like this triangle thing. I guess maybe it would help if I had like a side view of Porygon, since that's kind of more of what I'm going for. Kind of just like have the body and then have the head, and the tail. Like that, sure. Yeah, because it's hard to tell from drawings exactly how the angles are going, if they're not like straight on. Not that I necessarily feel like I need to draw it at a side view, just to better visualize it to even start drawing it. Okay, I'm gonna get some more art references. Give me just a moment. Because apparently I just don't know how to draw Pokemon. Any Pokemon I seem to be all like, oh yes, I want to draw this one. I just instantly just don't know how to draw it. That looks like a good picture. Oh my gosh, there's a plush. Oh, it's so cute. Maybe I will draw it from the side. I can't find a single drawing of a Porygon from the side, which seems ridiculous because that seems to be like the easiest way, given that, you know, it's literally polygons. Oh, that's adorable. I'm just finding all these like weird, silly things of like other people's projects, like just making a little like tray box. A life-size Porygon plushie. That is what all of us need in our life. Because people, like, I don't know. There are so many people out there that just have so much money, and I don't. But it's so fun seeing people's passion for Pokemon. Let me see if I can type in side view, if that helps. Oh, there's a front view. Da-da-da. Oh, let's just go with those couple of images, because that will. I want to get to drawing. I don't want to sit here just looking at random stuff. So I did find one side image, which is this Pokemon card. Like, look at that. That is so cute. But that definitely shows like how like the neck's connecting, which is not, which is great. Um, Seeing how the tail is there, getting a better angle of like the foot. Yeah, because the foot very much is more like that. Let me turn my mouse off. I don't need my mouse on my computer. No, nobody's gonna make that more difficult. Um, how does one chibify a Porygon? Because I still want to keep the very like, you know, polygonal look of the Pokemon. That's kind of its point. It's hilarious because there's so many plushies of Porygon. It'll just look so silly, just so silly. All right, let me see. Did I get another side view? Ish. Yeah, look how cute this is. That's adorable. Man, people are just so creative. Whoops. I once saw like a thumbnail for a video. I haven't actually watched the video, but it was showing like a Roggenrola as a pencil sharpener, and I was like, my goodness, like these fun ideas are just so cute. So I'm gonna guess that comes down like that, and then that comes across. This goes up over. Kind of like that, maybe. And then there's the giant plush. Look at that. Look how cute that is. I I don't even know where I would put it. It's not even like Porygon's one of my favorite Pokemon or anything, but it's just so cute. All right, let's get back to this. Yeah, I'm not liking how like underneath the foot, like it seems to be sloping down in this image. I don't like that, but whatever. What's going on with the front there? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to draw Pokemon. I don't know what I'm doing. try to get some shapes on here and call it a day, I guess. It's interesting because this is like official artwork as far as like, you know, the Pokemon card goes. But, oh, I see. Because the blue is on the front. So it has this, okay, so this goes all the way across here. It's a nice, like, straight line. Behold, my straight line. And then these come down in slopes. Also a straight line. Okay, so those lines are supposed to be parallel. I'm not good at this. Alright, let's make these parallel. Because by doing this on different layers, I can work on posing things like the legs and stuff afterwards. And this image, oh, it's okay, Candy Girl. Oh, my poor kitty, she's all sleepy. Sounds like my sister's home, and occasionally just a noise will startle her awake, but she's still a good kitty. Because this seems to be more like that. This actually slopes down slightly. I'm probably butchering this to death, but whatever. Okay. Because this is actually doing that, and then like the front panels are blue, like on this side and this side, but it's not blue on this side. So, okay, that's neat. Let's do the tail. I mean, it would really help if this was just flipped around. Like, I don't know, Apple. Will you let me do that? Will you let me just flip the image? I don't care. Edit? Is there an edit? Oh my god, I hate Apple. Okay, I think that works. Oh yeah, go to crop, hit the flip, hit done. Okay, I remember that part. Okay, that is so much better. Well, nice to know that I got it mostly right. I think it was just the triangle part here that really, yeah, neat. And then for the foot, these are supposed to be kind of like that. I'll look at some other reference images. This is just to get stuff on the page. Tail. Right. Well, first, delete that. Make this a little bit smaller so we have room for the tail. Something like that. Except that this looks a lot more. Just gonna move you over here for a second. I've got to work on this tail. So if we see the tail here, comes above here. So I want it to be around there. I'll need to get another reference for the spot here on your little butt. But looks like the tail actually comes almost like there by the foot. Comes out a little bit. Okay, that's looking better. That looks better. Okay, I can be happy with that for the tail. And then that showing us a little bit of polygonal perspective. Maybe some other images to help with that. Alright. Make you a bit smaller just so we can fit you all on the same page. And time for head. Oh. So for here, I'm going to actually make that. That's right. There was a lot of other stuff on this layer. Okay, so for the foot, I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. Slightly smaller. Well, let's deal with this first. I haven't actually considered what pose I'd want to do for Porygon. Nothing crazy, I guess, but something a little more interesting. How do you make a Porygon chibi? Let's take a look at that foot on a different image. Yeah, because the perspective on that other one doesn't quite match up with what I want to go with here. Is that too big? Oh my goodness. Okay, I have just realized I have spent this entire time with no music. Wow. Hold on just a second. What the heck am I doing? I want to create a my own playlist for streaming, so that way I can have more. Oh, sorry, Candy. More like variety of music. Right now, I'm just using a Zelda playlist. I am a huge sucker for Zelda. I love Zelda music. But there's like a lot of other video game music that I really enjoy. But for the meantime, Zelda's always a good music option. Trying to make it bigger, just trying to. Let's see how that looks. Squish that. Yeah, that looks more fun. I'm gonna do this foot. I love myself a duplication tool. Whoops. Yeah, no, not that. Oh, right. I need to go back to uniform. That's the same spot I had it in before, wasn't it? Oh, well, it's fine. For now. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do all this. So we're looking at that's the full length. Let's pretend this is the full length. Nose tip, back of head. So like this has a slight slope. It has a very long slope going this way. And then yeah, this seems to be about the 1/3 mark. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. That seems to line up with the eye. The eye seems to be a little over half. Eye must right here. Probably end about here-ish. So that goes back to here, and then that goes pretty much straight up to there, and then into beak. Oops, let's make that smaller. That's better. Yeah, not too talkative while working on art. I guess there's not really a whole lot I can think of to talk about. Oops. Porygon's a cute enough Pokemon, as are most Gen 1s. Shiny's not too bad. It's most certainly not my favorite, but it's also not too bad. Especially Gen 1 standards. Which game is this song from? This is Lowrill. Yes, of course it is. I love Lowrill. That game, Link Between Worlds, was just phenomenal. Such a good Zelda game. I don't know how the Pokemon animators, like, they do such a fantastic job. Because I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'm struggling with just this stupid little drawing. Just purposely trying to make it easy, and it's like, I was thinking about this when I started watching Pokemon Journeys yesterday. Still don't know what I think of the show yet, but as of right now, I was watching it and I was like, oh, this is like pretty cute. And when they pull out Ceruledge, and you know, Ceruledge was just, wow, the animation is just so beautiful. And I just couldn't help but like stare and be all like, how the heck do they get around to drawing that many, like, and so nicely too. Like, I really struggled with drawing Ceruledge. I enjoyed it, but it was like, it was hard. And just seeing it animated was just so amazing. Like, I am not an animator, obviously. I just do small drawings just for the funsies of it. But I can still, like, just be amazed at the work that goes into, like, animation. I may not know it, and I may not understand it, and I may not be able to ever do it, but I'm still amazed. You're suiting a little bit. Let's make you cute. Yeah. Cute little duck. Alright, I'm finally getting to a point where I am content. Not necessarily satisfied, but content. Content enough that I don't want to, like, keep drawing and redrawing and redrawing. I'm gonna clean up this line work just a little bit. Whoop. I don't mind a sketchy look. In fact, I actually kind of like sketchy work. But I'm not a huge fan of, like, when it's all thick and bulky. Which happens, like, with doing a lot of erasing and resizing. Alright. Oh, that's cute. Do we need to make the body bigger? Maybe just a little bit. I know Porygon technically has, well, I mean, technically the neck is resting, like, but I think that's cuter. I like that. That's much cuter. This is the Astral Observatory, I think, from Majora's Mask, which is my favorite Zelda game. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna call that good for Porygon. Oh god, I've already spent that much time on this? Wow. Just baffled. Takes forever, like. One new layer. Yeah, okay, good. That's the last thing I need, be on the wrong layer. At least the outline is going to be fairly simple. I like how I have the little round edges. Or round corners. Cute. And the coloring on Porygon is going to be fairly simple. Not as simple as Ditto. So I did Ditto earlier so I could have like a stand-in artwork while I work on making these chibi artworks. And it was kind of funny because so I did it as a silhouette so that, you know, just again, just as a stand-in art. And I was like, you know, might as well, if I've already done like the outline, like I've already done all the work, I might as well, you know, complete it, make it the chibi artwork for Ditto for whenever I get around to shiny hunting Ditto. And Ditto was just one color. So it's like, oh, yeah, well, makes that easy. And Ditto's not even like a difficult like shape or anything, so because there are other Pokemon that are one color. Like, I guess the first one comes to mind since we're thinking about Ditto here is also like Mew. And I just found it hilarious because it's like Mew is a bit more complicated as far as design goes. Like you would have to deal with the varying like widths of the tail, you know, and of course the arms and legs, just adding a little more variation. Ditto's literally a blob. So like when I had to color it, it was like, oh, well, that was easy. All right, here's the thick outline. I'm gonna move this down to the 8. This is kind of fun, just having it be so, you know, polygonal, because it's Porygon. Alright, that was easy enough. Yeah, I wanted to see the eye on, because I think like in the current, yeah, oh, it's this little square, little diamond. Oh, that's so cute. I want to see if, because I knew it was like a more squarish shape in the more modern artwork. Okay, yeah, that's adorable. So I might need to actually make this a bit smaller to get the. Oh, that's so cute. Look how cute that is. I am strangely satisfied with how this turned out. All right. Just doing a quick stretch here. That's something I should probably do. I don't think I'll get around to it today, but something I've been wanting to do for the streams is do the alerts and notifications. Still very new to this. Still just getting started. More. Which coloring to go with? Honestly, like this card art just has just beautiful colors. Oh man. Yeah, no, I really like this more bright fuchsia. It makes me happy to sing it. That's right. For the undercoat one, I need to just do the whole thing. Alright, and then we do kind of lean towards, yes. Sorry, I love colors. Ah, look how pretty that coloring is. Might make the pink a little lighter. Oh, that blue. Oh, that blue makes me so happy. Just gonna go straight white. I do my best when doing like artwork to avoid going like straight white and straight black. You can even see with this, it's very close to black, but it's not actually black. Because I do try to avoid the straight up black and white colors. Because I think it makes the line art feel a little more real. But where this is a digital Pokemon, having that pure white, I think really makes it pop. All right, let's play around with the pink a little bit. Let's just make it lighter. It's still a very bright. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oh man, I might be in love with that pink. Just. Oh, oh my gosh. I wonder if slightly lighter, just to see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that just pops. Oh, you're so cute. Alright. Okay, so there's Porygon. Let's go ahead and group these. Hide that background. Save the PNG image. And then I also need to make sure to get the sketch image. Whoop, come on. Let's play back to 100% so I can do the thumbnail. There we go. Alright. Okay, we can hide that again. Duplicate. Alright, here's the moment of truth, everybody. Let's see how horrible it is. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't love it either. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, so I don't dislike the shiny. The shiny is actually fairly nice when you compare it to like most shinies. I just wish the colors were a bit. Oh, like look at that! Look how cute that is. Oh man. I'm also a sucker for blue. Like I love blue. Blue is my favorite. And the lavender does look fairly nice. It is a fairly nice lavender. I just feel like they could have done different colors, and it would have been phenomenal. What the heck's going on there? What do we got? Alright, let's check the other one. Oh, yep, it's there. Okay, gotta fix that. Nope, that's the fun thing with art. Occasionally there's just a tiny mistake and you have to fix the whole thing. Oof, like this one. My goodness, what's wrong with me? Alright, I'm gonna have to delete a few of these. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now we can go back to Procreate, share PNG, save image. Okay, now, shiny Porygon. Let's take care of that little loop. Okay, I'm gonna fix it just while I'm here, but like I'm not gonna keep harping on every little tiny thing. Okay. I need to import the sparkles. Oh, yep, so here's the Ditto. So yeah, that's the question mark. Oh yeah, and then I added the outline because I didn't like how the black looked. Well, no, black on black, so I added the outline. So that is Mystery Pokemon. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And then I have Ditto, and then of course Shiny Ditto. So that was fun. That was cute. It was super. I mean, Ditto's super easy to draw. But some of these I might end up redrawing, simply due to now that I've decided how I want to do the line work. Because yeah, I was practicing here with Lapras, and now that I finally know the line work I want to do, which I have right there, because I am not going to forget that. I'm going to forget it. So now I can make the artwork a bit more consistent, and it just makes me happy to have consistent artwork. Paste. And oh my gosh, look how cute. Alright, let's go ahead and just move this one. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's move this one up a little bit more. Pretty much back to where it was. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Share PNG. Save image. All right. So there we go. Can work on the thumbnails for that now. Because I have the sketch, regular Porygon, and then shiny Porygon. Of course, you're welcome to. Okay, wow. For the record, this looks so much better on my tablet. I have no idea why it looks like on the screen Porygon's face is all squished. I swear it looks better on my tablet. I might have to play with the aspect ratio again, which wasn't easy to get for some reason with my tablet. Yeah, it looks so squished compared to, yeah, I'll have to take a look at that, because that is not how it looks like on my screen. So I guess aspect ratio might just be a little bit off. But alright, one more down. So as of right now, I have, so Applin and Registeel I will absolutely need to redraw. Because those ones were done well before I was even thinking about like aspect ratio and heck, even the size of the canvas, because the size on the canvas on those ones is tiny. And while it works for the thumbnail art, it's just too tiny for me to work with if I wanted to use it for anything else. I was redoing Slugma here, but yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Finish redoing Slugma. Because I wanted to don't really want to delete all that yet. But yeah, just wanted to redo the line work, and since Slugma is, you know, one color plus the eyes, not too difficult as far as redoing it. You can't. It's a shame you can't actually like see my hand, because I'm like, there. Okay, there we go. Sketch has it going the other way. Don't actually need to change it that much. Just need to thicken up these lines. The one thing that does make me sad about this setup is I have a dongle poking out of my iPad, which, you know, to capture the video. However, it also means I can't hold that side of my iPad. Which, of all the things, is a minor complaint. I am honestly just so happy to see that like this is working, that the stream works, the iPad works, the art works. It works. Sorry, rearranging things to make it easier for me to draw. There we go. Yeah, because Apple doesn't like to play nice with anything. So getting Apple to work is just difficult. But Procreate is a very nice program that makes art just accessible. That's a weird sound effect to add to music, but okay. Yeah, this is why I want to go in and make a playlist more specialized, because I have a personal playlist for video game lo-fi that I listen to. I just think it also has some music in there that may or may not be copyrighted, so I just need to go through the playlist before I use it. But I can be a little particular with the lo-fi I like, because while some lo-fi, oh man, people might like this song, that sound effect is driving me nuts. And I've noticed that with a couple other lo-fi songs where it's oh man, I absolutely love this song, and then it'll just have a sound effect, and I'm I just can't handle it. And it makes me sad, because I love a lot of lo-fi, and it's if I could just remove that sound effect, I could finally enjoy the music. Is this actually 12%? I guess it is. It just looks huge. I'm still amazed I don't hate this Slugma. Oh, wait. just do that for like an outline bit, and then work on that later. Oh, hi! See, Aria? Hey, thank you for joining. I'm sorry, I only just spotted that. I was getting really into drawing. I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, I'm guessing you left. Oh well. I have been like really getting into this this drawing. And also the music. I really enjoy Zelda music. Zelda music will always be near and dear to my heart. I've been struggling with the more recent Zelda titles, specifically Tears of the Kingdom, but I still love Zelda and the music. That looks so silly. Alright. Bring that in the outline. Alright, side. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll end up updating the thumbnail for this one, since the artwork I did before was still serviceable for what I needed. I mean, I probably could just update it, but there's a little side part of me that secretly wants to make these into stickers, and have available as merchandise. I've been working on printing stickers before, and I really enjoy it. It's just a shame that I'm not good at the marketing part of things and selling, so a bit unfortunate there. I'd love to sell like products and share my work, but I'm not good at the marketing thing, so we'll see, maybe one day. In the meantime, I'm just enjoying it. Alright, so just make sure. Okay, alright, looks good. Okay, there we go. Alright. Got the new Slugmas. So did I actually finish the Lapras? was the correct outlining. Because as you can see, I did a lot of Lapises, so I was doing a lot. Oh, okay, looks like I did do it. I was doing a lot of experimenting, and I went onto my Facebook and asked my friends to like, what did other people think? What did other people like? I think yeah, okay. So I did already export it. Okay, so that one's done. I think Lapras is done. So I did a whole bunch of Laprases. I did the 15%, and then the 8%, and then I did variants of both, so I could like decide which one I liked the most. Also putting them into the thumbnail. And a lot of people seem to really like the 8%, but I didn't like how the outline just didn't feel thick enough compared to like the grass. So then I was like, oh, what if I thickened the outer part? And that's when like a friend of mine mentioned doing 12% instead of 15%, and that's what I did here with these two Laprases. I did 12%, and then on the inner I did 8%, just to kind of give a little variation, but not so much that it's like jarring. And that's how I decided I wanted to do this thickness. Looks like I accidentally okay, that's better. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Oh yeah, and then I changed the sparkles. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete this one too. I don't need a million pictures. Okay, alright, okay. So this officially means Lapras, Porygon, Ditto, and Slugma are done. The only ones I like, so, and I'm gonna have to like redraw these from the ground up, air quotes, is the Applin and Registeel. I won't have to like redraw them because I still have the sketch. At least I hope I have their sketch of the Registeel. Do I have the sketch? Do I have the sketch? Oh no. I don't have the sketch. What's wrong with me? Alright, well. Because there's worse things in life than redrawing your Registeel. Okay. Let's what about the Appleton? I'm pretty sure I saved. Yeah, I have the sketch. Okay, good. Turn that on, turn that off. Share. Save image. Alright, okay. So then this means I can do new canvas. Do you have any idea how long it took me to learn how to navigate this freaking Apple thing? I'm sure I've made it perfectly clear. I don't like Apple. I just don't find it to be terribly user-friendly. Okay. Alright. That should be good enough. I don't really need to resketch it. This one. Yeah, you can see how small these are importing because I was silly and did not draw these at an appropriate size that I should have, which is my typical canvas being 1000 by 1000 because 300p. Um, because that's from what I've seen or what I've worked with. Most of the time, if I do 1000 by 1000, I can get it to work with anything without dealing with a bunch of pixelization going bigger or smaller. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back, and maybe we'll actually, I'm not as concerned about getting Applin done as I am Registeel. Because Registeel is going to be one of my next hunts. Which, look forward to that. It's going to be fun. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright. It only just occurred to me that I have a BRB screen and I didn't use it. God. That's okay. Alright. Time for... Oh, you're kidding me. My stupid Apple Pencil's not working again. No, don't do this. I did the update and everything. I hate Apple. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize that it actually doesn't show my, me inserting my code. I actually didn't even realize that. Because obviously since I'm drawing, I'm staring at my, iPad. Okay, there's no way my pencil's already out of juice. Yeah, no, it still has juice. Oh. Ignore that. Just me and my dragon website, it's fine. Okay, that's interesting. So at this point I've turned off the screen, but it's still showing the, what the screen looked like before I turned off. Now I turn it back on, showing the screen. But then when I press the startup button, and I'm putting in my password, it doesn't show you. That is neat. Okay, I will complain. I do hate Apple. I will complain about it. But this is pretty neat. Why do you not work Apple Pencil? Okay, it was neat up to the point that the Apple Pencil is not working. The frustrating thing is, I don't know if it's the Apple. It's got to be the Apple Pencil. It's got to be, because or is it some program? Like what is it? Because like showing here, like there's the pencil, like right there. It is connected, supposedly, but then, and you can't see it, but I'm literally trying to draw. Oh yeah, that little line you saw there, that was my finger. Here's my finger. My finger works. Actually, let me grab this black. Okay, yeah, that's the black I was using. Oh. So turn you back down to like what you're at. There. We'll keep you there. But no, my Apple Pencil just doesn't want to work. Come on. I promise I'm nice. If I stop yelling at you, will you work? You do know I only yell at you because you don't work. Ah, this is so frustrating. I even spent so many hours forcing my iPad to update because, like, so it's a little bit older of an iPad. It's a iPad 8, 32 gigabyte. So it's not like anything radical or special, and honestly, I didn't think buying the 32 would be a problem. And now I kind of wish I got the 64, but I got the 32 because I didn't have money. I was poor, still am, but you know, poor starving artist, what do you expect? So I literally use my iPad only for drawing. Like, I don't use it for anything else, except for the occasional online game, which is just literally a web browser game, so it's just a web browser. And of course things like my drive, so I can see that's my finger. I'm using my finger. My finger's working. Come on. And there's my Apple Pencil. I'm purposely making it loud so you can hear my pencil. Why is it not working? It hasn't even been an hour and a half. Oh, thank God. See, like, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, if it just, like, stopped working altogether, I'd be like, okay, I guess I need a new Apple Pencil. Don't want to, because that'd be an extra $100, but, like, but it's also, like, it does work. Sometimes. And I don't get it. And I've tried looking it up online. I'm not like terribly tech savvy, but enough that I can usually figure things out with enough work. You know, being frustrated, but also like eventually figuring out. I mean, I eventually figured out how to stream, and frankly, I'm genuinely surprised. But there we go, circle. There we go. But I'm just not good with Apple, like, at all. I feel like I'm constantly fighting it on every front. Like, you wouldn't believe how long it took me to learn that to, like, save, air quotes, to save an image, I have to go up here and then I have to hit share. Like I want to save. I never thought of share. Like, share is like, oh, I want to share this with a friend or something. No, this is how you save. And then you have to pick the type. You don't just save and then pick a type. You have to pick the type and then save. And then you have to tell it where to save. So I have my drive, and then there's Procreate, and then there's like, and then I'm looking at here, I'm like, how the heck do I save it to the iPad? And then I'm like, and then like after you save it, where does it go? Where is it? How do I get that file? Like it was just obnoxious. I just couldn't stand it. Because I'm so used to PC and just using PC for everything, and PC is all like, oh yes, you want the thing? There it is. And a lot of my gripes with Apple can sometimes be incredibly minor. It's just like, to me it seems like basic logic, and it's like, no, don't feel like it. Like a good example of this is like, so here is like, oh, this Procreate, actually I don't want to do Procreate, I don't want to accidentally lose it. Like here, what the heck, how do I go back? I just have to hit the home button, but then there are other times where the home button does nothing, and like here I am, I'm like, oh, I want to move this drive, okay, so there we go. What if I want to move it right there? You know what? Never mind. It worked. No, fuck! No! 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 I wanted it, like... There. Oh my god. And tried to prove a point, and failing, I proved another point. Like, Apple, why? But, you know, in the end, whatever. It does the thing, it works, and ultimately, it's fine. I'm just gonna complain. Okay, yeah, no, that's a bit too much of a difference. There we go. Registeel was the first one I drew, and I really enjoyed making it like super simplistic and easy. Upon further inspection, I should probably actually find a picture. Do I even have a picture left? I had to delete so much just to get that. Oh yeah, yeah, no, I already deleted it. Yeah, so to get the update to download, it required 11.3 gigabytes just to download. Fortunately, the actual like update only air quotes takes 4 gigs. Isn't that great? But like literally the only thing I use this Apple iPad for is very specifically drawing. And despite the fact that the only things I have on here is the Procreate program, and of course all the images that I make, so therefore I save them, because of course. But then like I have things like Drive, because I need to be able to upload my images to something, and you'd think it wouldn't be too difficult. You'd think it's just like, okay, it's just literally a few things just so I can do art. And because the iPad is only 32 gigabytes, there's just apparently not enough space to do a download on top of all that. And which just has me so frustrated, because like I had assumed that this acting up of my Apple Pencil was because of the update, because I was looking at the update information. It's like, oh yes, we streamlined a whole bunch of things, like your Apple Pencil, and I'm like, please don't. Please don't do this to me. Everything was working great, and then you ruined it. Yeah, so I had to delete like every single image on my iPad, and then I had a bunch of Procreate files, because the Procreate files take up more space because they're for actively drawing, and so I had to like get rid of all of those. God, I had to get rid of so many. But of course, Apple can't make it easy. I can't just like go in and be like, okay, I need to get rid of these files. No, it's like I have to export, and then I have to save, and then I have to upload, and then I can delete it, and then it was just such a hassle. And then I finally was able to do the update, and I was like, thank God, finally it's done. And then the update doesn't work. I'm so upset. But like, I guess I can just continue to brute force it. I don't know. The thing that makes me feel the worst about this is that it feels, and I could be wrong, I could just be reading into this, but I don't trust big companies. I just don't. Because they're all designed to make money, and if making money means screwing over people, that's usually what they'll do. And so while I do try to have best of intentions, like I try to keep in mind best of intentions, I just don't feel that with big companies. And so I am skeptical of like, oh, by making this update this difficult, a part of me was like, oh, maybe I should upgrade to a new iPad. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this iPad. In fact, I love this iPad. It is the perfect size for like traveling, which I do a lot. Not like traveling, but like if I go over to my sister's house, or if I want to take this to work, like anything larger just wouldn't travel easly. And so I don't want something bigger. Like, and I do get that like the bigger iPads are better and fancier, but it just wouldn't work for my needs. And then in addition to all that, just to, make things even more difficult, like you can't just add more gigs to your device. I don't understand why. And obviously the reason why would be to make it so that you have to pay for larger devices and rebuy them, and it feels so scummy. It just feels so scummy. And there's nothing wrong with my current iPad. In fact, the whole update is completely even useless for me because I don't even need it. Because everything was working great. Everything was working great, and then they had to make an update. I don't know. I'm not going to say that like updates aren't important, because they totally are. But if it gets to the point where you're literally like destroying the one reason I use this device, and it's like I'm not playing this game. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here bitching like it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work, and I don't feel like it paid off. That's okay. I wouldn't actually mind getting a new tablet. I'm not necessarily interested in getting a new iPad specifically. What I would like to do is to get a tablet that can run my Windows copy of Clip Studio Paint. Because I bought Clip Studio Paint, hashtag Dagmantis, you're amazing. You actually bought it for me. I remember, and I will never forget, and I greatly appreciate it. The problem is that if you buy the Windows copy, you don't have it on Apple, because that has to be paid separately because capitalism. And not to mention, this particular iPad wouldn't be able to run it anyway because it doesn't have the storage space, which is one of those things I didn't know about Apple, that you like the bigger storage space is needed to run certain things, and like in hindsight that makes sense. But I was also poor at the time and didn't have the money to shell out for more gigs. Which honestly, it would just be nice if I could just like use an SD card, have it plugged in permanently. I can buy one of those like nice expensive ones. I know people who know how to get me them, and it'd be great to like have that option to just upgrade later when it's like, oh, I may not have had like $500 on hand to get the more expensive iPad, but maybe I can buy it later when I do have the money. But nope, can't upgrade. Would have to buy a whole new iPad, which sucks because there's nothing wrong with this iPad. If anything, there might be something wrong with the pencil. I don't know, and there might not be something wrong with the pencil for all I know. But ultimately, I don't know why it's having the disconnecting issue. I can't find any information. I could try searching harder, I guess, but it's just frustrating. In the meantime, I'm going to draw chibi Pokemon because I enjoy drawing chibi Pokemon. It's fun. Life is hard, life is rough, but I can still draw chibi Pokemon. So it has been something I've been thinking about. I do like things other than Pokemon, I promise. And I can easily stream other drawings that I do, and even play other video games, which is something that honestly sounds really fun. Unfortunately, I don't really have much of an audience yet, so I don't know what people would like to see me play. I'm not sure why this popped into my head, but I was thinking, oh yeah, like Metroid. I actually really enjoy playing Metroid. It's like, oh, that'd be fun. Play Metroid. I was actually thinking about drawing Metroid, or characters from Metroid, like Samus and Morphball and a Metroid, and you know, just stuff like that. I'd be like, oh, that'd be cute. Alright, let's bring this down to 88%. Alright, time for circles. And this is why we love the duplicate button. Okay, I'm just gonna pull that up there for now because I need to do the other line work before I can start doing the circles there. That's an eraser. I love Dragon Roost Island. It is by far one of my favorite Zelda songs. It's right up there with Song of Time and Song of Storms. That's actually something else I've been really wanting to do. I've been really wanting to replay some of the older Zelda games. Like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. But like listening to like Wind Waker music really makes me want to play Wind Waker. It's been so long. I remember as a kid, I would just turn on my GameCube and just sit at Dragon Roost Island just to listen to the music. And not to mention Dragon Roost Island itself is just so beautiful. Kind of miss that, the simplicity in video games, just the enjoyment of the beauty. Everything feels so high paced now. Just gotta go fast, and I don't want to go fast. It can't be fun listening to me ramble on. Oh. Oops. Okay. I can work with that. Watch, I'm going to flip it and it's going to look like the worst thing ever. That's okay. Oh, gotta move my hip. I would say that's like me getting old, but like even when I was a kid, that was always a problem. Just my hips would just get so sore. Oh, that's the sound of my computer dying, apparently. Alright, I'll get you plugged in. Yeah, because I'm streaming off my laptop. Good old laptop. I don't even know how old it is anymore. Like, it's not, like, particularly old, but, like, it's not new anymore. But it does the thing. And that's about as much as I can ask sometimes. Okay, that looks good enough. I'm gonna just duplicate one of these as a, just in case I need a circle. Who knows? Probably not, but no, might as well. Okay. Now let's pull you back up to 100% so we can get the colors. Which does remind me I'll need to do that with the other one. Okay. I can't believe I did it this long. There we go. Okay, that's better. Sometimes forget to change the white. And I need to change it too. Okay, that's better. So I can see that gray. Of the Regis, I think Registeel's design is my favorite. Just because it looks more interesting as far as design goes. Now that I'm actually getting Registeel drawn, maybe I'll start hunting Registeel again. I kind of put it on the back burner because I decided to start doing streaming. But I really need to catch the Registeel and Pokemon Shield version so I can get the I can get Regieleki and Regidrago. But given all the shiny hunting I've been doing, I found that Pokemon Shield seems to be my favorite version, or my favorite means, I guess, of shiny hunting the Regis. Okay, because I find the Regis, like, they're certainly not my favorite legendaries. I don't mind them because they're still pretty neat, but like I don't like care for them. I'm not like super into their design, and I wasn't really into Gen 3 when it came out, so I don't have any like nostalgia for it. and even the lore behind it didn't seem very interesting to me, especially when you compare it to like Gen 1 and Gen 2's legendaries just seemed so much more interesting to me. But But I don't dislike them. But I don't like them enough to be like, oh man, I so want to hunt these. I so want to spend hours and hours and hours hunting them. Like I do still want to hunt them, but it's more because of I want to hunt all the shiny Pokemon. I want a living shiny dex, and less to do with like, oh man, Regice, that shiny is the worst. God, I really hate Regice's shiny. I'm such a downer today. I wish I had something more fun to talk about. I'm sorry. I think that's it for Registeel. Yeah. Cool. All right. I think I just kept the red the same. I'm not gonna lie, this mint green, like, and with the slightly brownish gray color, like, it's actually not that bad looking of a shiny. It almost gives that feel of like old copper. Not quite, but like it's also like not bad. Oops. Don't mind me. Apparently I'm just forgetting steps. Duplicate. Alright, let's see how bad it is. I don't hate it enough. I don't like it though. Granted, not that like this one looks terribly great either. It has that leaning forward looking thing. That's okay. It almost reminds me of mint chocolate chip. It's just kind of fun. Alright, let's get that shiny. copy. Close that because I don't need it anymore. Right, then we add paste. Oh yeah, good old classic Zelda. Amazing, I love it. This will probably be my first time actually using this art for its intended purpose, or what maybe originally wanted to do it. The fact that I can use it as the thumbnail art was secondary in my thought process. But the original intention is to have a color reference for when I'm actually doing the shiny hunt, to show how the shiny is supposed to look compared to the original. PNG, save image. Okay. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and make it, because why not? Okay, yeah, that's my guideline. Add insert a photo. Put it there. And whoops, no. Add insert a photo, which is different than insert a file. I learned that. Alright, and then I just hide that. And then that is my little card that's going to go on the bottom of my stream. We kind of show off to have a visualization of the shiny hunt. Share. Oh. I think oh, it must be on my computer, not here. I did a, because there's this little section here on the side, which is going to say current shiny hunt. Text. I could just make it again, why not? I think I was using impact. There we go. Oh my god, I forgot about that part. If you're using a small canvas, your reference imports as tiny, which makes it, you know, all this lovely blurring, pixelating. It's great. But shouldn't be too bad. I'm just using it for color. Maybe. My goodness. Oh, come up. Why aren't you changing color? I don't know how to change the color of this. I don't remember. Uh-oh. How do? Manually, I guess. Fine. I'm gonna go with that color. Alright. Ugh, I forget the... there's a couple of things I don't really care for in Procreate, such as... my pencil fell asleep again. Of course it did. I'm just gonna do this so I have the color. I can't do a outline of the text. What's it called? Stroke. There's no stroke option because everything hates me. Oh, did I hit the end of the playlist? Probably. Yep, sure did. Huh. I honestly kind of just didn't expect that. Alright, I'm just gonna play my regular video game soundtrack. Orchestra remix. No, not that one. The lo-fi one. Where's my lo-fi one? I don't think I... There it is. Video game lo-fi. Because these ones should be safe. Give us a little variety. I'm not going to be streaming for much longer. I just wanted to finish up this Registeel and thought it'd be... Whoa. Okay, that's not bad. I don't like it. I thought it might be fun to it. Yeah, just go white. To just get this title card so I have a title card ready. Okay, stop it. Oh my goodness, I do not claim to be good at this. I am using my finger and it's not going great. Sorry if I've been such a downer. It's been a rough week for me, and it's only Wednesday. I happen to have today off work because a coworker of mine asked if we could switch days off, which honestly can be a bit frustrating because I don't. This means that my weekend is going to be only a 1-day weekend instead of a 2-day weekend. But at the same time, I really needed today off. Yesterday was a bad day. But I'm doing a lot better today. I'm actually like enjoying this. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm not. I really am having a good time. It's kind of nice because it feels like I'm making progress here. And I don't know my Apple Pencil again. Please just let me finish this. No! Don't do that. Those need to stay there. Group. Okay. Can I lock this? I don't. Okay, cool. Can I just... Yes. Nice. Okay, that is now locked. Haha. I can be smart sometimes. Alright, let's get back to getting this Apple Pencil to work. Yeah, get some Pokémon playing. Oh, okay. Oh, yay, it worked. great song for it to work to. Yeah, so since I can't auto stroke, I just have to do it manually. So you'll see a stroke on all of my title cards, the thumbnails, and yes, I did all of them manually. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like Gen 4 too much, but the music, man, is so good. I had a panic moment just now where I was like, ah, yeah, streaming, having a good time. Oh wait, am I even recording? That would have been terrible to come all the way to the end and realize I'm not even recording. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to download VODs from a stream, but like for Twitch. But I'm still learning. I'm still learning how this all works. I'm a little worried that the white is going to be too distracting, so I will tone that down. Alright. Let's see here, needs just a little thicker. Alright, okay, that looks good enough. I'm gonna say that about my whole channel. Everything looks good enough. Oh, but I still feel very accomplished. I still feel very, very good about all this. Oh yeah, I love this song. Maybe this is why I don't play my normal playlist. I'm just gonna say that for every song. Let's go back to. Currently have these locked. Will let me. Nope. Lock. Okay. Go to the purple area. Yeah, let's do that. You're gonna make me do all this, aren't you? Fine. I'm sure there's a way. I just don't know how. I'm gonna fix it. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. It looks fine. Alright, current shiny hunt. Oh, this song always makes me feel good. Even on a bad day. I just really like this song. But alright, there's my title card for maybe my next stream. Let's save that. There we go. Okay, so we got Porygon done, Lapras is done, Ditto's done, Slugma's done, and Registeel's done. The only one I need to redo is going to be Applin, which I have the sketch there, so it shouldn't be too much more work to just redo Applin. And then I can work on drawing new ones. This might actually take a bit more planning since currently Registeel is the only one I have like planned to do a shiny hunt of. So kind of part of my goal is to just get a bunch of these drawn and then have them ready for whenever I do decide to do a shiny hunt of the Pokemon. Because as you can see here, now that I have title card all set, I just need to replace the Pokemon. I don't actually need to do anything else. However, if it's like a planned shiny hunt, I can like plan that in advance and have the drawing ready. But a lot of times when I shiny hunt, it's just whatever I feel like hunting at the time. So that might take a bit more work than I'm used to. Fortunately, I've already done a lot of back work, where the only thing I actually need to do. So, okay, sorry. I already have a list. I have spent a long time working on a list of every possible Pokemon that you can encounter in Scarlet Violet, and I made a list of every single one that I already have. What is it? Sorry, I'm not focused. But I have a list of all the ones that I have shinies of already. Now, my goal is also to get all of my shinies in luxury balls, because I love how the luxury ball looks. However, I don't necessarily have all of my shinies in luxury balls, because when I first started shiny hunting, I was just putting them in whatever I had. So there are still quite a few Pokemon. While I already have the shiny, I still need to re-hunt and re-get those shinies so I can get them in luxury balls. But for now, I'm going to focus on the shinies I don't have, and once I run out of those Pokemon, I can re-hunt some of the ones that I already have, but not in luxury balls. So, I'm already almost 2.5 hours in. I know that's pretty short for some people's streams, but Unless I like have a whole bunch of Pokemon ready to draw or I'm working on hunts, I think this is going to be it for today. Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.